Do you guys like my makeshift mic situation? It's my love. Art lore. TikTok. 13-year-olds bullying other 13-year-olds. I swear, if I was on TikTok when I still was developing my prefrontal cortex or whatever, like, I think I would have quit drawing, seeing the shit that's going on right now. So, what is art lore? It doesn't sound too bad. I want lore about my art.
I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
But what we're discussing today, for all those who have not been in the loop and seen the dog shit trash fire bin hell that has been going around on TikTok for the past year, you do not want art lore about yourself, okay? I promise. Art lore on Urban Dictionary is defined as a trend on TikTok where someone posts something bigoted or overly sensitive with a drawing and people copy it to mock the original poster. Yeah, people don't use it like that anymore. There is some merit to the term art lore and kind of how it all started. Where there were some artists, mostly on Twitter, some on Reddit, and weirdly a lot as newspaper comics, that would draw black people in a way that concerningly looked similar to blackface. I'm not gonna give their names or ats because they deserve to fade into oblivion as artists, so I'm just gonna put it here. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's stop doing that. Stop doing that challenge now. So rumor has it that this is where the term art lore came in, hinting at the fact that it was so bigoted, so racist, that the artist would be canceled with such negative virality to it that they would become a part of art history. But people aren't using that term towards those people anymore. Art lore has kind of devolved into a way for young artists to justify bullying other young artists. For their rendering styles, for their art processes, or maybe just bad anatomy. The term has been bastardized so bad, which brings people who are reading all of these comments to the conclusion that the person being art lord is somehow racist or bigoted in some way. And that hate snowballs. Let's take the user Croquette. Hopefully I'm saying that right. For example, super young artist on TikTok who, because people bullied her and used this new loaded term of art lore, rumors began to spread about their personal life. People saw the term and made up their own conclusions. They were called a PDF file, a groomer, and racist. Keep in mind, this was a kid, okay? A child. This was a child being called a PDF file. For context, here is the original video that caused all of the hate. And then here are some of the comments that they received. And then some of the duets that they got making fun of just a simple art TikTok. They received so much hate that they disappeared off the internet and nobody really knew what happened to them. Then, eventually, they reappeared with a really new art style, seemingly to appease the masses that were attacking them. They're still active today, but I can't imagine the anxiety that they feel when they have to post. Criticism versus bullying. How to be a nice person online. If any of y'all have taken serious art classes or went to an arts college or an arts whatever, you were taught the principles of critique. You know the spiel, okay? Critique is fine, but it toes a line. If you are genuinely trying to be helpful to an artist and you really actually want to see them improve, there are so many great ways to be encouraging while still delivering critique. So here's a little rundown from your girl. And shout out to Drawism for this. I'll link their article about this in the bio. When you should give an art critique. When an artist specifically asks. In a classroom setting where feedback is asked for by the instructor. When reviewing an art portfolio. When judging for a competition or similar event. And 5. Any other event that specifically prompts an art critique. And this is when you shouldn't give an art critique. 1. At opening night, gallery show, or presentation of final work. It's not like they can change anything, okay? It's up on the fucking wall. 2. An artist is selling their work in person. If they're selling it, they're proud of it. 3. When they specifically don't ask for a critique. This one is kind of self-explanatory. 4. A relaxing event or something that's not art-centered. So now you know when to do it. Here's how to do it. Okay, A is my favorite. It's called compliment sandwich. And basically, you put something you like, something they should improve, or something that you don't like, and then something that you do like at the end. It makes them feel like that blow, if it's a harsher critique, it's softened, you know? A good way would be like, hey, I love your choice of background colors. I think incorporating some of the blues into the skin tone could really make this piece work. Nice work. See, I would actually want to listen to that. Here's the second way to do it. If you don't want to use that good old formula, you can just be gentle and unassuming about it, using words like I think or maybe try. See, point out their strong points too. Any person, not just an artist, is more likely to listen and trust someone that they deem as friendly and nice. There's a compliment. It's like half of a compliment sandwich. It's like a compliment toast. And finally, D, give them new ideas. Giving them new ideas to cook with shows that you've thought about their work past just like judging it for what it is and showing that you have an interest in seeing it develop. A bad one would be like, this sucks. They'd be like, hell nah. This sucks. A good one would be like, I wonder what it would look like if you added another person to the left to balance out the composition. It's like, damn, you know what? I didn't think about that, but now that you said that, I agree. Okay, here's the thing. Art is not objective. It's also not a competition. We've known this since like kindergarten with our little hand turkey things. But when you take impressionable teens and preteens and give them social media that basically quantifies their skills by an objective number with likes and followers and kind of masks the fact that art is objective. If I had 10K followers at 12 years old, I would probably think I was hot shit. This is what I drew at 12. Christopher Hart's How to Draw a Manga book. If I existed on TikTok now, holy shit, I think I would be burned at the stake legitimately, because now following tutorials is like copying or art theft. Anyways, I'm 23, okay? I'm young to the world and I'm really fucking old to the TikTok art community. So as your elder, please listen up. It's okay to use tutorials. It's okay to try out weird new art styles. It's okay to not have a brand or a style. In fact, I would say don't even worry about that. I don't even have one yet. I'm just enjoying trying out new things, and you have to fall in love with being a beginner. That's just the facts. If you have a style, it will naturally come as different elements fall away and some stick. Don't even worry about that stuff. And finally, it's okay to be bad, guys. Please be bad. If you don't let yourself be bad, you will never be good. And that's just the truth. I promise you. You'll stick to your little bubble of like drawing the right eye or drawing the left eye, or the same like character's face from an anime, and you'll never expand out of that. I can promise you this. I was stuck in an art rut for like 2 years because I suddenly had an ego about myself that I could just draw the same things and I was really good at it. And then I didn't grow for like 2 straight years. It was crazy. And I don't think TikTok realizes that the whole part of being an artist is constantly being bad, then being good, and then beginning to be bad again on purpose. So be awful more. And eventually, when you do get better, by letting yourself be bad. Don't bully other artists that are younger or less experienced than you. Let them experiment. I remember growing up, the artists who were nice to me were the artists that gave me the confidence to keep going and keep evolving, basically. Be the encouraging, cool artist that they can look up to. Be the Chad of the art community. Actually, forget I said that. Don't do that. Anyways, I think my camera's about to die. That is it for me. Thank you for watching the first video on this channel. Ignore the other ones. That is from when I was at high school. This is the new one. Anyways, that's it for me. Be nice to each other. Please have fun. And I'll see you later. Bye. I don't know how to do an intro. Oh, I have to stop recording on this.